Hello, good morning. I am Rashi Sandip Chudipal. Today's date is 25/8/2021. Our today's video topic is interface in Java. In today's video, we will see what is the definition of interface and why we use interfaces and many more things. So we will go with our today's topic. Then first we will see an interface in Java is a blueprint of a class. It has a static constants and abstract methods. Next point that is the interface in Java is a mechanism to achieve abstraction. There can be only abstract methods in the Java interface, not method body. It is used to achieve abstraction and multiple inheritance in Java. In other words, you can say that interface can have abstract methods and variables. It cannot have a method body. Java interface also represents the easier relationships. Next point that is it cannot be instantiated just like the abstract class. Since Java 8 we can have default and static methods in an interface. And next point that is since Java 9 we can have private methods in an interface. Why we next point that we will discuss that is why use Java interfaces. There are three mainly reasons to use interface. They are given that it is used to achieve abstraction. Next point that is by interface we can support the functionality of multiple inheritance. Then the third point, the last, it can be used to achieve loose coupling. Okay, it can be achieved to use loose coupling. I said loose coupling. How to declare an interface? An interface is declared by using the interface keyword. It provides total abstraction, means all the methods in an interface are declared with the empty body, and all the fields are public, static, and final by default. Next point that is a class that implements an interface must implement all the methods declared in the interface. The syntax for the interface that is interface and interface name, and in that declare constant fields, declare methods, add abstract by default. Java 8 interface improvement. Next point that is since Java 8 interface can default and static methods which is discussed later. There are internal next point that is internal addition by compiler. The next point that you should note that is the Java compiler adds public and abstract keywords before the interface method. Moreover, it adds public, static, and final keywords before the data members. In other words, interface fields are public, static, and final by default, and the methods are public and abstract. Okay. Now we will see the relationship between the class and interface. A class extends another class, an interface extends another interface, but a class implements an interface only. Okay. Now we will take one example. In this example, the printable interface has only one method, and its implementation is provided in the A6 class. So interface is a printable, and the method that is void print. In that next that class is A6 implements printable. In that the next method is public void print. In that sysout hello, and the main method A6 obj equals to new A6 method, and next line that is obj.print, and the output will be hello. Now we will see the next point that we will see multiple inheritance in Java by interface. If a class implements multiple interfaces or an interface extends multiple interface, it is known as a multiple inheritance. So now we will see next point that is multiple inheritance is not supported through class in Java, but it is possible by an interface. Why? As we have explained in the inheritance chapter, multiple inheritance is not supported in the case of class because of ambiguity. However, it is supported in the case of an interface because there is no ambiguity. It is because its implementation is provided by the implementation class. For example, we have second taken an interface printable and the method that is void print, and next we have taken interface showable. In that we have taken void print, and the next we have taken a class that is test interface 3. Interface 3 implements printable and showable. In the next, in that we have taken void public void print, in that sys out hello. And main method we have taken test interface 3 obj equals to new test interface 3. In that we have taken obj.print and the output will be hello. As you can see in the above example, printable and showable interface have same methods, but its implementation is provided by class test interface 1, so there is no ambiguity. Now we will see the next, that is what is marker or tagged interface. An interface which has no member is known as a marker or tagged interface. For example, serializable, clonable, remote, and etc. There are used to provide some essential information to the JVM so that the JVM may perform some useful operations. Okay, like public interface serializable. How serializable interface is written in this way. Next is nested interface in Java. Note, an interface can have another interface which is known as nested interface. I repeat, an interface can have another interface which is known as nested interface. We will learn it in the detail in the nested class topic. For example, for this interface printable, and in that method void print, in the next interface message printable, in that void message. Now we will see the difference between abstract class and interface. Okay, so difference between abstract class and interface, both are used to achieve abstraction where can be declared the abstract methods. Abstract class and interface both can be instantiated, but there are many differences between abstract class and interface. First difference is abstract class can have abstract and non-abstract methods. An interface can have only abstract methods. Since Java 8, it can have default and static methods also. Next point, that is abstract class does not support multiple inheritance and interface supports multiple inheritance. The next point, that is abstract class can provide the implementation of interface, and interface cannot provide the implementation of abstract class. The next point, that is the abstract keyword is used to declare abstract class and the interface keyword is used to declare interface. The interface keyword is used to declare the interface. The next point, that is an abstract class can extend another Java class and implement multiple Java interfaces. An interface can extend another Java interface only. And the next point, that is an abstract class can be extended using a keyword extends. An interface can be implemented using keyword implements. Next point, that is a Java abstract class can have classes members like private, protected, and etc. Members of Java interface are public by default. Let us see an examples for abstract class, that is public abstract class shape. In that we have written public abstract void draw method, and for interface public interface drawable. In next method, that is void draw. And simply abstract class achieves partially abstraction 0 to 100%, whereas interface achieves fully abstraction 100%. Let us see, we have seen, let us see one example about creating interface that has 4 methods. Interface A, and in that we have created 4 methods, that is A, B, C, D. And now creating abstract class that provides the implementation of one method of A interface. abstract class B implements A. In that we have method voids public void C method in sysout I am C. And now creating subclass of abstract class, now we need to provide implementation of rest of the methods, that is class M extends B. In that we have created three methods, that is A, B and D. In sysout I am A, I am B and I am D. Now creating a test class that calls the methods A interface. Class test 5. In main method A and reference A equals to new and M. Okay, now A dot A dot B, A dot C, A dot D, and the output will be I am A, I am B, I am C and I am. So thank you.